What's going on, y'all? Having some minor issues here. I've screwed something up. My audio capture isn't working. Need to solve that. But we'll get this bad boy figured out. Is it working out? There we go. Now it's too loud. Let's just turn that bad boy down. There we go. So this should be about right. Yeah, this will probably do it. Anyway, how y'all doing? What up? What it is? You know what we doing? You know who we is? You know what's going on? It is I, Nate, here with yet another stream. This is that high quality content you hope for. Give another couple minutes for more people to show up. Says I have one viewer, probably me. So no one's actually saying anything. But you know. You know. We're about to do it. We're about to get it in. Damn, the song slaps. Hey, someone else is here. That's all I needed. Let's get this bad boy going. Hell yeah. What's going on? Forgot to turn my lights on. Oof. Anyway, today we will be in SwiftUI working on papechanger. This is some powerful stuff. I've been reading about SwiftUI since the last time I tried streaming this stuff. And now I have just enough skill to... I mean, still look like an idiot, but, I mean, that's it. I have just enough skill to look like an idiot. No more, no less. And that is all I need. That is all I want. And that is all I have. So let's get this bad boy running. Xcode wants to take forever to launch. There we go. We got Xcode. Open existing project. Let's see it. Let's see. We go papechanger. papechanger Xcode project. It's opening on the wrong window, but whatever. It doesn't want to, there we go. So we got this directory chooser, and you can see I'm clearly doing something wrong here. I mean, I got this interesting. So something decided to break itself there. I wonder what that's about. we'll investigate that further if it happens again. Oh, I'm down to 1 viewer, which I think is actually 0 viewers. Fantastic. Awesome. Did the stream crash though? No, the stream stayed up. Anyway. So basically, what we're trying to do is get all of the directories. So I have this, what is this preview paused about? I don't need this preview. Go away. So clearly I've done this wrong. So we're just going to get rid of that. So we have the directory chooser view, which of course is struck. Why is this thing red? Ah, I don't care. Oh, it's running now. It doesn't need to be running. Doesn't matter. So we have this function that gets the directory of all directories, which is fantastic. So we're just going to drop this this bad boy into, what's this hashtag preview? Is that how you're supposed to do that? What's it complaining about? Why does this thing have to complain at me so much? Oh, LD is mad at me. Ignoring duplicate libraries. Log-C. Who cares? Who cares? So anyway, I've learned some new things. What we're going to want is probably a view for each entry in the list of directories that it'll show, and then we want a view for each for the entire list of directories. So we're going to do struct dirs list, which is a view, and then we're also going to want a struct dir, which is another view. So that's not going to be too bad. So then, of course, we're going to say dir list does not conform to protocol view. Why is it already mad at me? Property declares an opaque return type, no initializer expression from which to infer an underlying type. That is no problem. Just need to do an init, which does things. So we'll do a var. So this will be. So then we'll have the path, which will just be a string. We'll do another var, which will just be a, actually this one's not going to be a var. It's going to be a function that gets the display name, which we'll call display name, which will also be a string. Except I'm doing this wrong. Display name is a function which takes no arguments and returns a string. There we go. Let's see if it's still going to complain at me. Okay, so it's complaining about all this other stuff. Property declares an opaque return type that has no initializer expression from which to infer an underlying type. Missing return and accessor expected to return some view. So it'll retain a display name, and then it will have a function. So then it will also have a var image, which will be a image. I think it's just an image. A view that displays an image? No, I want someone that is simply the image bytes. Image resource? I think that'll be it. So then on initialization, what we're going to do is let's see. So in the initialization of this, we will have to do a few things. We'll have to, it'll probably take in the path. So it'll take in the path, and then it will have to generate an image and set it just as a little preview for the user. And then we'll have to, won't have to actually, you know what, let's make the display name a, let's make the display name be a var as well. So what we'll do is calculate display name, which is fantastic. I don't like this at all. Dir does not conform to protocol view. Let's look up the view protocol in Swift. Make sure I'm not doing something wrong. So you can create custom views by declaring types that conform to the view protocol and implement the required body computed property. Okay, so then we'll do var body some view, and then we'll just do this right now. Text hello world for now, and then we'll come back to this later, just so it stops complaining at me. Alright, I don't know why it's mad at me. Return from initializer without initializing all stored properties, of course. So that's what we need to do. So we'll do self.path equals path. Then we'll do self.displayname equals path dot, let's see, is it split? And then separator, max splits, omitting empty sequences. So the separator will be slash, which isn't exactly the way you want to do this, but it'll be fine. No split candidates produce. What is this? Contextual result type string. Dot last. That's what we want. Let's see if it complains now. No last candidates produce the expected contextual result type string. Am I doing something wrong with this? Is it capital split? I know Swift likes its capitals. Let's look up the help for the split. String split Swift. Oh, so it is lowercase s. Separator, character, max splits, int, omitting empty sequence, bool. And the last two are optional. So we'll do var split equals this. And we'll do sp dot Why is this mad at me? No exact matches in call to instance method split? What does that even mean? No exact matches in call to instance method split. No exact matches in call to instance method. It wants to see exact parameter types on the method call. I don't know what this thing means at all. Do I just have to say string? Let's see. Factor find navigate. Quick help. So it returns the longest possible subsequence in sequences of order around elements equal to the given element. That's fine. Separator. Self.element, whatever. Array slice. Do I need to just specify separator? Is that what's mad about? That was what it was mad about. That's annoying. I hate having to name all my arguments in some of these functions. That's quite disappointing to see. So we do sp dot last expression of type string dot subsequence. Can I just do string? Can I just make this a string on its own? And then just say display name equals that. Self dot display name equals that. So let's see what the help is on substring. Swift substring. At frozen struct substring, when you create a slice of a string instance as a result. Operating on substrings is fast and efficient. For instance, same type interface as strings, so you can avoid or defer any copying of that, whatever. Converting it to a string. And uses a strings preference while method to create a substring. Numeric preference equals raw input dot prefix while whatever. What? Raw input dot prefix? Is that what I need? Okay, so just doing string should do it. Why is it mad at me? No exact matches in this call. Do I need to specify this? I shouldn't have to put in the name here. Like, this looks like it should be fine. This is very strange. So this is quite curious. Not sure what the deal is. String sp.last is meant to be. Is this not? Is this a function? Do I just call this? No, you cannot call that. sp dot Index, remove filter, indices, lazy, difference. Drop first, elements equal, format, index. Huh. Last substring. Is it because it's optional? Optional variable Swift. Let's see if we can figure out how to use this properly. Optional type is enumeration with two cases. None is equivalent to nil. Optional, some wrap stores a wrap value. For example, must unwrap the value of an optional instance before you use it in many contexts. Optional binding, optional chaining, using the nil coalesce operator. So can I do that? Can I nil coalesce it? Oh, now it's really mad at me. This is quite strange. Instruction of type string.subsequence is unused. Yeah, that's fine. So let's do question mark, question mark. Can I just make it be an empty substring? Nope. Cannot find substring in scope. This is very strange. Struct substring. You create a slice of string. Substring instance is the result. Operating on substrings is fast and efficient because substring shares storage with the original string. It's the same type, it interfaces string. Can I just create an empty one and call that a day? Let sub equals that. And then do self dot display name equals string sub. Cannot find substring in scope. It's an empty substring. It's all lowercase. Oh no, it isn't lowercase. It's capital. That could be it. All right, now we're good. Return from initializer without initializing all stored properties. See, this is more like it. So we calculated display name poorly, but we'll fix that later. So now we just need to generate an image and set it, which we will not do right now. So in the view should be pretty easily. We'll just do a h stack, and then within that h stack we will have a text object, text of display name, and then we'll do an image of, and then instead of figuring that out right now, we can do a custom image of some sort, or a symbol that's just built in. So let's do, I don't know, whatever. Oh, great. Where's the one that has, there we go. Let's do a trash, because this is all garbage. So hopefully it stops complaining. Cannot find, oh, this will be system image trash. Will that work? Nope. I know in papechanger app I have something that shows it in the menu bar extra. System image, oh, lowercase system, capital image. Thanks, Swift. Love to see it. System image, and then it will be trash. Is that how you do that? Cannot find it. Extraneous label. What? How do I do this? Actually, what if I just use this? The asset here. That could be useful. Let's see. Image. Can I just use that asset? Like, this isn't even permanent. I just want something. How do I not have it in media? It's an asset. Am I missing something? Let's see. Use XC assets in SwiftUI app. Oh, look at this. I've been here before. You can drag and drop it. Is that really what we want to do? I just drag this into, I don't know how to, oh, well, I didn't mean to do that. Now it's gone. There we go. Can I, like, add new asset? No, I don't want to add new asset. I just want to copy this. Accent color. Can I just not, maybe it's just called app icon. Can I use that? Image, app, icon. No, that's not going to work. Use app icon in SwiftUI. I'm so confused. Yeah, so this isn't going to work. This isn't going to work. Let's see if the app icon is set correctly. UI image named app icon. Otherwise, empty UI image. Okay, so that'll work. UI image named app icon. Question mark, UI image, and then one of these bad boys. Why is this not working? I literally did the whole thing. Oh, great. macOS replace UI image with NS image. Is this still mad at me? Okay. Cannot find NS image in scope. Why does this have to be so darn difficult? They just really don't like me dealing with this. Struct app icon view var body sum view bundle.main.icon file name .flat map. Oh, icons equals info dictionary cf bundle icons as string any primary icon file. This is just so insane, the amount of stuff. So you have to extend this onto bundle. And then, oh, this is just gross. Read image from file SwiftUI. How about that? This is such nonsense. No UI image for macOS/AppKit. Huh. What if I look in the official documentation? Image. No results found, really? Is this what we're doing? We're gonna lie to me? There's no such thing as an image? Oh, you love to see it. Thank you, Swift. Alright, let's actually go into the real official documentation. Image. Layering content? I'm not trying to layer anything. I just want an image. Image. Oh great, this is a tutorial. Image. View that displays an image. Struct image. Alright, see, this is more like it. Instances, platform, image, bitmap stored in core graphics, CGI image, or CG image. System graphics based on an SF set. Following example shows how to load an image from the app's asset library or bundle and scale it to fit within its container. Fine. Let's see. Let's take a look. Let's do a system image. Init, system name, string, conjugate to system symbol image. An image from another image. Image from drawing instructions, resizing images, rendering behavior. So this is fantastic stuff. Image for use as a control. Creating an image. Creates a labeled image you can use as content for controls. I'll need this later. Creates a labeled image you can use as content for controls variable. Initialize an image with an image resource. So what is an image resource? Name and a bundle. What the heck is a bundle? Is an NS object of some sort. Representation of code and resources stored in a bundle directory on a disk. Huh. Well, this is all nonsense. I'm just going to go back in here. So this should allegedly do something. Copy. And in here, we'll just make the image be this. Paste. Why is it mad at me? Extraneous argument label, remove system image. Alright, so I'm learning that I have no idea how any of this works. Okay, so at least we have this. So then how do we... Let's see, so this is like something. So then let's just make it be one of these. So the body of this will be a dir with a path of /abc/def/ghi. And it's still not mad at me. Oh. Path. Now is it mad at me still? It's not mad at me. Look at that. That's fantastic. So then our directory chooser will be a vertical stack. Actually, we probably won't need that. We'll probably have a vertical stack in this dirs list thing. But let's just have it show the dirs list. And then get that preview going. How do I... Is this where the preview is? Preview. Let's see it. Come on. Preview. Go. Executable previews. Where's the preview? Let's throw back good old Google. Figure out how to preview a view. Preview view in SwiftUI. Hashtag preview SwiftUI views. This should be all I need. Creating a preview for one of your views. Okay, so how do I see my preview? How to see preview Xcode. Live preview window, show hide. Canvas. Oh, this is all, what is this? 3 years ago. Great. Previews in Xcode. Create a view, blah, 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 blah. This isn't very helpful. I don't like any of this. Creates body cameras, macro, preview, immersion style. Typically rely on preview macros. After you can't use behavior with the preview. Okay, so the preview macro should be fine then. So what is wrong with this? Dir's list should return a body that contains a single dir of that path, and that should be all of this stuff, which should be an H stack with the display name and the image. And this should work, allegedly. Maybe I do a... Well, it should already have the text somewhere. So how does this work? Let's see. Let's try help. Preview. Help canvas, pin preview in canvas. Canvas. Oh, preview pause. So there's my preview. This is all I want. Okay, so we got something. This is fantastic. So this looks a little gross, but we can fix this as long as we have something. Though we're not getting the square on square fill, which is I'm confused about it. Let's do dot color invert. Diesel, you're gay. Thank you. Let's see, does this work? So we got the text here, but we're not getting the image. We're getting this, but we're not getting that image that's supposed to show up. What is wrong with that? It's supposed to be horizontally stacked. Does it show up in the light appearance? Light appearance. No, it's not. So this is all quite confusing, because it's supposed to be a horizontal stack that has this stuff here. So let's do a dot, maybe image scale dot medium. Is that showing the image? Dot large. Huh. Still not showing up. Curious. Well, at least that happens. This is like crammed up next to it, so let's just make this a little bit easier. So the DIRs list is going to have some padding of some sort. There we go. Oh, that's better. Oh, that was gross. Anyway, let's do a dot outline. Is that a thing? I'm not supposed to use that one. Opacity. Ooh. Let's do 0. Ooh, it's gone. 40? No. I'm not going to do opacity. Glad we have padding, because that looked really bad. I did not like it. So we got to figure out what we're doing here. So we have something. We need some more. So I have this really cool idea in my head for how I want this to look, and it does not look anything like it right now. I'm not happy about that. Dot bold. Ooh, that's better. Dot large. Dot size. Fixed size. Where are my options on a text size? Line weight, font design, font width, foreground style, italic, monospaced. A bunch of cool stuff here. Text scale. That's the one I want. So this will be dot secondary. That looks kind of gross. Are these the only options? Let's look this bad boy up. Text. Display style, roll up height, position, placement, alignment. That's not the one I want anyway. Text. This is the one I want. Dot font. Dot title. I think that's the one I want. Font dot title. 2. There we go. I think this will be good. So this looks good. 3. That's more like it. So we'll have the directory listing here, which will just be a vertical list. Be actually probably, yeah. So we'll do var dirs equals, and it'll be a an array of type dir, which is fantastic. Course. So then we'll do a let's see. So this thing should have what I want. Let's get current list of dirs and we'll return this list of strings. So what we'll do is in the init function we'll have it call this get current dir of dirs. So init, which will take no arguments, it will just call get current dir of dirs list of dirs equals that. So we'll say let list of dirs equal get current dir of dirs, which is what we want, and then we'll do for d in list of dirs. Then for each one we will do dirs equals, say self dot dirs equals no, we just need to say self dot dirs dot append, and then we'll do dir of path of d, if that makes sense. This Swift stuff is getting a little crazy. Cannot find get current dir of dirs in scope. What are you talking about? It's defined out here. Oh, it's capital G. That's more like it, and it's mad at me. Variable self.dir is passed by reference before being initialized. Variable SP was never, oh. What? Fantastic. So we have variable self.dirs passed by reference before being initialized. And then return from initializer without initializing all stored properties. Well, what else does it have to initialize? It's appending things here. So this dir should actually not be a struct, but a class. So that should fix that. Protocol view cannot be satisfied by a non-final class because it uses self and a non-parameter type. Maybe it has to be a struct. So next dir equals dir path d. So we'll say let next dir equal that, and then we'll add next dir into that array, and then it should be okay. Variable self.dir is passed by reference before being initialized. Maybe we do var list, which is a slice of dir, and then we'll do list.append, and then when we're all done, we'll do dirs equals list. Self.dirs equals list. Variable list passed by reference before being initialized. Equals empty list. There we go. So that should actually do it for that. Except what I've done wrong is I'm only getting the current directory of directories, and I actually want the directory candidates. So we'll do func get directory candidates, which will return a slice of string. Maybe it's not called a slice, I think it's an array. This one actually shouldn't return a slice of string. So this one should return simply a string since it's just one directory. So we'll do output at 0, and it's not gonna... Well, so let me do this. Oh, well, look at that. Failed to build scheme papechanger. Oh, that's fantastic. We'll see what's mad about. Cannot convert value of type character to expected argument type string. Which makes sense. I want get directory candidates to be called here. Directory candidates. So this actually should work. So we're just going to do / to do actually get directory candidates. But for now, we're just going to return ABC, DEF, GHI, comma, JKL, /MNO, PQR /STUV. So we're not going to worry about that other stuff. And then this will be a view of a bounce back says, come to Brazil. What does Brazil have for me? You're going to have to come up with some good reason for me to go to Brazil. So then what we're going to do is have a vertical stack, v stack. And then in that vertical stack, we will not have this. But what we will have is for each dirs, and what is it, in? And then we do, oh, I think I'm doing this wrong. Forgot how to use for each in SwiftUI. We got Lua and Elixir. I have Lua here. Elixir. I don't know. I don't know if anyone in America has Elixir. I don't know about that. You might be right. For each data ID content where data random access collection ID hashable. For each named fonts, named font in. Okay, so we do dir in, and then we do dir. Cannot find dir in scope. Oh, I see. So it's of a type? Named fonts. And then you say... I guess you need one of these bad boys. And then one of these bad boys. And it's mad at me. Requires that dir conform to identifiable. Well, that's not too big of a deal. Let's make sure dir conforms to identifiable, and then it'll complain about me because it doesn't actually conform. And let's fix that. Var ID object identifier. Return from initializer without initializing all stored properties. So then we just say self.id equals path. What is an object identifier? Object identifier. Unique identifier. Oh, so I can just make one. Object identifier. Can I just do this? Is it going to be mad at me? Oh, I need a parameter. What are the parameters for object identifier? X. Creates an instance that uniquely identifies given metatype. Any type. Self.path. Is this argument type string expected to be an instance of a class or class contains stripe? Can I just say it's a string? What's the name of a class? Expected member name or constructor name. Oh. Member name will be self.display name. This is also not going to work, I bet. Ooh. What type string to expect to be an instance of a class or class constrained type? Can it just be display name? I'm clearly using this wrong. There is something busted with this. And I have no idea what is going on. Object identifier. Oh, great. Path. Self. Can I use self? Argument type dir expected to be an instance of a class or class constrained type. Only class instances and metatypes have unique identity. There's no notion of identity for structs, enums, functions, or tuples. Oh. I don't need any of this, because I can just do object identifier, path. And this is like a closure, which is super weird to me. This is very strange. I feel like I'm programming backwards. Can I return expression of string to return type? What? Can I just do string? Okay, there we go. We got something. Hey, look at that. That's really neat. So that's how you make a little list of things. So we're probably going to add some more stuff. So probably some dot frame width. I don't know what the width should be. Can I put a number in there? 3? Oh, 30, 300, 3,000, 30,000. Let's not do a frame though. We'll do a padding edges, adding an equal amount of padding to the specific edges. Background. Background image. Position on appear. Ooh. No. Accessibility action. A lot of accessibility stuff. Alignment guide. Aspect ratio. Badge. That's fun. Blur. Ooh. Applies a Gaussian blur. Bold font weight. Clipped. Color effect. Ooh. A shader. Can I do... What's a good shader? That's what the shader options are. Ooh. Ooh, metal shader. This is going to be too complicated. Never mind. I'm just going to be happy to have what I have. Okay, so we've got this. So then what we need to do is make it so that when you click one of these directories, it will call papechanger and have it select that directory, which is something. And frankly, what we have here is nowhere near as good as the built-in papechanger one. Oh, except this is broken. So this directory chooser is actually probably gonna have to go into this thing somewhere. So this will be directory chooser. Oops, there we go. Oh, why is it mad at me? Result of directory chooser initializer is unused. What? What does directory chooser initializer even return? It's just a body. There's no initializer. What are they on about? What are they smoking? If I run it, do I get it? Let me quit this other instance. Let me put this. Oh. Back to the old force quit Mac. Classic. How to force quit nap on your Mac. Option Command Escape. Alright, let's equip this bad boy and we'll try this again. So we will run papechanger. So now it should be running. So I change wallpaper directory. Nothing comes up. Is that what we want? Oh, you know what? I bet it's because the other ones that I already had don't actually display anything, but this one does display something. So what we need to do is make it so this button will make another window thing visible. So what's that thing called? Toolbar. This thing up here. Status bar. Toolbar. Above your custom content. Status bar. Low level for a status window. Windows, panels, and screens. When this Windows app, panel, window delegate, window tab group, window restoration, NS screen, popover. Could that be it? No. Alerts, open panel, save panel, share panel, print and PDF panels, color panels, font panels. None of these are what I want. This is AppKit anyway. I don't want AppKit. NS status bar. Manages a collection of status items displayed within the system-wide menu bar. That's the one. So we have the menu bar extra. Okay, utility app that only shows on the status bar. So that's what we have. Papechanger app has a scene, menu bar extra. Apps that only show on the menu bar. Common behavior is not to display its icon. Already did that. You can use the window style, which displays like a popover, like window from the main bar. So that is probably what I want. So menu bar, scroll view, dot menu bar extra style dot window. So this is what we want. So this would be dot menu bar extra style. This method is defined on scene and may not be available in this context. Okay. Well, that's great. Does that go down here? Huh. Maybe directory chooser is not a view, but it's actually a scene. And this isn't a view, but this is also a scene. Is this thing gonna be mad at me? No, it's mad at me. Maybe it is actually a view. I lied. Come on. Nope. Does not conform to view. Why is it mad at me? Does not conform to protocol scene. So what's the difference between a scene and a view? So an app. So this thing has a body. Okay, so apps have scenes. Let's just make this a view instead. So this button should launch the scene. So I don't know how that works. So it only shows menu bar, not to display its icon. You can use the window style, which displays like a popover window. Menu bar extra. Utility app, system image hammer, scroll view, lazy vgrid. Dot menu bar extra style dot window. Dot menu bar extra style dot window. Is this thing gonna be mad at me? Oh, so instead of directory chooser, we'll do change pape deer. Okay, so it still doesn't like me. But what if I put it all in one line? Maybe this will suddenly get SynPy to notice me. Nope. Value of button type. Button.text has no member menu bar extra style. Oh, this is from before. From the before times. So let's see what happens when I run this bad boy. Build failed. Cannot find type view in scope. Cannot convert value of type whatever to whatever. Well, this makes sense. It should be this. So now we have... Well, that's fun. Oh, this is powerful. Let's quit this one as well. Okay, so we've done this wrong. So we don't want to do that. We want it to stay the same thing here. Ooh, this song kind of slaps. Windows style. Menu bar extra style. Available in self is automatic. Pull down bar extra style. Window bar menu style. Does its contents like a pop-over window, or does its contents as a menu that pulls down? So I think that's what it already is. I think automatic is the same thing. Let's try this. Dot menu bar extra style, and this will be dot. Let's see. Menu. Let's see what this one looks like. Okay, so that is the normal one. Which is fine. That's what I want. How does this work? This is kind of fancy. So some of these do the window style, and some of them do the... So I kind of want the window style for the selector. And then I want the list style otherwise. So now that I'm like seeing this through the eyes of a macOS Pro developer, I know that this is like a divider. I probably want those between all my stuff. Throw one of these bad boys down here. Ooh, I'm pro macOS developing over here. Adding dividers between all my stuff. Oh, looks like I already had one. I already learned this lesson. I don't like those dividers. Those dividers are gross. Probably going down a path I've already been down before, but you know. This is all part of the process. This is all part of the process. My genius will be discovered by the world soon enough. Anyway. So I've accomplished nothing since I've gotten over to this area. What we need to do is make it so that when this change pape deer shows up, it will just immediately, when it's clicked, it launches this, not change pape deer. When it's clicked, it launches this other, this view. Let's get this preview back going real quick. So we want the dir, and we want the divider. Oh, it's capital D. Oh, so that's much more pleasant. Why is it so wide, though? Who made this so wide? Why is it so wide? Is the divider that wide? Is that how that works? Yeah, the divider is that wide. Why is the divider so wide? So we gotta figure something out with that. Of course, the width of this window is going to be curious to figure out anyway, but we'll get there later. Dot frame. Positions this window within an invisible frame of the specified size. Background. Style. Content. Animations. Ooh. 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 Animation ease in value scale. So this is fun. Dot ease in value. What are my options? Scale. Let's just leave it as dot ease in. Ooh. That's kind of fun. Use with animation. Lowercase. With animation. Data. What does it want me to do? With animation. Data NS color. Ooh. Ooh. So remember with animation. Oh, I'm not supposed to do it on a V stack. Dang. So let's do something a little bit less complicated and annoying than this. Let's just see if we can get current dir of dirs to print something. So what we'll do is get directory candidates, and then we're just gonna print get current dir of dirs and just see what happens. Why did it fail to build? Oh. Where is the preview? Users, npmail, pictures, wallpapers. Okay, so that's working fine. So this whole nonsense that I wrote last time appears to be working just fine. So that's fantastic. How does this work? What the hell is this? I don't want that. What are these other things? Don't simulate location, environment overrides. Whatever, I'm not going to worry about it. So this bad boy works. So we need to run ls on this whole thing. So we're going to say list directory Swift. Not Swift. Let's just do directory. Type that. Static var directory UU type get. Is this a type property of a UU type? What the hell is a UU type? Structure that represents the type of data to load, send, or receive. Okay. Reference URL. How do I generate one? Defining file and data. Apps that save, load, transfer documents with proprietary data formats can do blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. What if I just Google list directory contents Swift. Getting list of documents. Oh, this is a lot of stuff. But whatever. File manager dot default URL for document directory in user domain mask, appropriate for whatever. Oh, this is gross. File manager dot default dot contents of directory. What's this file manager about? A convenient interface to the contents of the file system. So yeah, it looks like I'll need one of these bad boys. So we'll do file manager dot create file. No, I don't want to do any of that. Oh, it expects me to use the arrow keys. Gross. File manager dot contents of directory. This is probably what I want. At is including properties for keys, URL resource key. So at URL. So that URL will be, let's see. Let's call this let parent equal that. So contents of directory at parent, including properties for keys, URL resource key. We need to look what those are. Resource key. Keys that apply to file system URLs. Alright, is application scriptable key is directory key. So I don't know. So I guess I want is directory. Oh man. What's this thing called? File manager? File manager, convenient interface. File manager lets you examine the contents of a file system and make changes to it. The file manager class provides convenient access to shared file manager object that is suitable for most types of file-related manipulations. A file manager object is typically your primary mode of interaction with the file system. Used to locate, create, copy, and move files and directories. You can also get information about a file or directory or change some of its attributes. When specifying the location of files, you can either use ns URL or ns string objects. You can use these uses. The use of ns URL classes is generally preferred for specifying file-like system items because URLs can convert path information to a more efficient representation internally. You can also obtain a bookmark from an ns URL object, which is similar to an alias and offers a more short way of locating the file or directory later. For removing, copying, linking, or removing files or directories, you can use a delegate in conjunction with the file manager object to manage these operations. A delegate's role is to affirm the operation and to decide whether to proceed when errors occur. macOS 10.7 and later, the delegate must conform to the file manager delegate protocol. Threading considerations. Don't care. Creating a file manager. Okay, init authorization. Okay, I don't actually want that. Otherwise, the shared one for the process will be fine. Accessing user directories. Okay, this doesn't matter. Locating system directories. So this is something I don't care about. Returns an array of URLs for the specified common directory in the requested domains. Creates a list of directory search paths. Returns the root directory of the system. ns open step root directory. Oh wow, open step. That's funny. Okay, application group container directories returns the identifier. Returns container directory associated with the specified whatever app group entitlement. Discovering directory contents. That's what I want. Perform a shallow search of the specified directory and returns URLs for the contained items. So this is the one, contents of directory, and I already have it. So I need a URL, including properties for keys. I think that's optional. File manager.directory enumeration options. And returns a list of URLs. So what if I just don't do that? And then it's going to be mad at me. Contents of directory. No exact matches in call events, but let's see. At path. So I want at path. And that's just a string, which is fantastic. That's a list of strings. So this will be parent. And that should actually be all I need. Call can throw, but it's not marked with try. So we'll do catch print error. Is that not how that works? Did I mean to use try? Yeah. Try. I thought it was do and then catch. The do keyword. Okay. Okay, great. You love to see it. So it's mad at me when I use do, it's mad at me when I don't. Whether you do or whether you try, it's always mad at you. Do I mean try? Oh, so you use a do and a try. Do try. What's this about? Alright, I don't know what that means. Print error. Let ret equals that. Catch that bad boy. We're gonna do ret equals error. Var ret equal var ret. And this will be one of these bad boys. Return ret. And I'm getting so tripped up by the syntax. and by everything. Try must be placed on the initial value with the expression. Let ret equals, oh, I see. Variable ret being used before initial. It's being initialized. It's right here. It's initialized here. Equals one of these bad boys. So let's print ret real quick. All right, so we're getting an empty list. But when I list, let's see. So when I print, let's do allegedly the, love this previewing down below as I change it. This is great. Allegedly the contents of this directory are ret. So for some reason, contents of directory isn't working. Performs a shallow search of the directory and returns the paths of any contained items. A string which has a file directory, whatever. This method performs a shallow search of the directory and therefore does not traverse symbolic links to return the contents of any subdirectories. That's fine. This method also does not return URLs for the current directory, parent directory, or resource forks, but does return other hidden files. The order of the files in the return array is undefined. In Swift, this method returns a non-optional result and is marked with the throws keyword to indicate that it throws an error in the case of failure. You can use this method in a try expression and handle any errors in a catch clause of a do statement. Okay. So for some reason, the contents of directory isn't working. Contents of directory not working. Swift. I'm not even getting an error, so this isn't helpful. Huh. File manager dot default dot whatever. Okay, so that still doesn't work. Huh. That is strange. Huh. This is very strange. I'm gonna go get a drink of water. And I'm back. at path parent. So we're not getting it. What is wrong with it? Huh. I'm gonna try to list some other directory. This is very strange. Why isn't this working? Users, NPML, pictures, wallpapers. That is the directory that all this stuff is at. Oh, great. Pause papechanger. Stop it. Huh. So why is this thing so dang angry at me? And why does it keep running papechanger? Go away. How do I stop it? Quit. Go away. Is there like a right click option here or something? Yeah, whatever. Oh, I know what it is. I'm saying let, so it's not replacing it. I'm dumb. And it only exists inside that scope. So it should just work. It didn't just work. Oh, no, it did. There we go. That's what we wanted. So this is listing out all the directories. Guys, we did it. And by guys, I mean whoever's here, one viewer. You got to watch some powerful stuff happen. So that's fantastic. Now I literally don't have to worry about this because it's getting the directories. So now we can get back into that sweet UI code. Oh yeah, baby. You know how much I love working on UIs? So much. They call me Nate, the UI guy. Back-end engineering, who? Back-end engineering, what? Back-end engineering, why? We're only doing UIs on the Nate stream. That's right. All UIs all the time. Only UIs. That's the only thing we're going to do. That's all there is to it, buckaroony. So that's fantastic. So we got these bad boys, these helper functions. Maybe we call them utility functions. I'm gonna make a new file and just call it Swift file. It'll be a utility.swift. Create that bad boy. Move it over here. And then we're going to take all of this. And is there a fancy right click thing to move to extract a function, extract all occurrences, expand default? Nope. Navigate, fold. We will just cut. Move these into a file called utility.swift. So that's fantastic. Does it change anything? Please don't change anything. Oh, beautiful. Doesn't change anything. This program's going crazy, cuh. It's crazy. Crazy, dog. So we've got them all listed, though this VStack is a little tall, though actually, you know what, I don't mind it. So what we need to do is figure out how to make it so it pops out when you click change wallpaper directory. Oh no, I've done something. Oh no, I've done something. I don't know what I've done. I should have a window that says where the thing is, but I don't. So what do I do now? Also, what is up with the order of this? Is there a way to sort? Sort. Reorders the shaped array slice by sorting its slices with a comparator. Okay. Is there like a specific alphabetical comparator sorter thing I can just use without having to type one up? Sort string array. What's this bad boy called? This is called Swift. Okay, so maybe this will just work. So we'll say return ret dot sort. Does that work? Cannot convert expression of type, whatever. Ret dot sort. Return ret. So let's make this a little bit less silly. Oh, great. Now it's getting nothing. What? What? Why is it? Why is it mad at me now? So if I get rid of this and it runs again, why is it suddenly mad at me now? This is just a warning. Also, why is the target macOS 13.3? I don't even care. Is this just a build settings, build phases, project, target? Oh, please, 14.0. Let's see if that fixes it. Also, on another window, I have someone on Discord who is sorely in need of help getting out of his current occupation and into programming. So I'm just going to send him my good old blog post on how to get into software. Okay, so let's get back into this bad boy. All right. Anyway, away from that diversion. You know, very good showmanship here. Just diverting, doing all sorts of nonsense. Let's get back to this pape selector view. What is wrong with the preview that it suddenly started failing? Because it was... Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. I just want directory chooser. This is the one I want. So let's get back to... Let's do ret.sort. Go back to directory chooser, and it's not sorted at all. This is totally useless. Why isn't it sorted? Oh, there we go. Well, no. Well, this isn't right. Ah, whatever. Who cares? This is close enough. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. Why is... This is weird. Oh, I see. It's capital and lowercase. Is there a string sort that ignores the capitalization? Sort ignore capitalization Swift. Sorting an array and ignoring the case. You can use string method localized compare. Oh, what the hell is all this? Array.sorted, whatever. But this is all from Xcode 11.5. I don't know what that means. Swift 5.2. Also don't know what that means. I think I'm on Swift. 15 point. Okay, so this is probably going to be old. I'm not going to worry about it. You know what? I'm just going to let the capital ones ride for now, and then we'll go from there. So the next thing to do, now that we are generating this list, I kind of want to left align these. I think it looks a little bit nicer. I think the way the menu does it is kind of the way I want it to be done as well. I wonder if I can do change wallpaper directory, have that be a popover menu. Oh no, I think my OBS just shat itself for a minute. But it's fine again now. Yeah, it's fine. I think I've shoved too many of these stream things into one dock, and it's getting mad at me. It'll be fine. Anyway, let's get back to the important things here. So I think I want to left align this and have it be a popover menu. So let's figure out how to do that. Popover menu SwiftUI. Swift popovers and pop-up menus. I don't want to watch a video. And this isn't even what I want. It's going to be somewhere in the menu bar nonsense. So I have this thing in the menu bar extra. So I think menu bar extra... Why is it running 2 instances? It's not supposed to be running 2 instances. I only want the 1 instance. Actually, I bet it's the instance that I manually launched. And then since directory chooser.swift relies on... Since directory chooser.swift relies on the compiled portion earlier, it probably has to run the whole app just to get that compiled portion, that compiled inner portion at all. So it's that's probably why it's running the second one. I see. So if I go away from it, yeah, so that's what's rebuilding every time I'm selecting anything. Okay, so I don't even mind that. That's fine. So this isn't going to be defined in directory chooser. It's going to be in the main area. And honestly, I think I'm going to extract all of this stuff out just to be the menu bar section, just because this is like kind of a lot. So the body has the menu bar extra and the window. Which I don't even know that I want this anymore to be out here. Because what this is, this window here, is the window that shows up when you run pick wallpaper, which should pop up. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll only run it in the manually run portion of it. So as soon as this runs, when you run pick wallpaper, it pulls up this window. This window is gross, and frankly doesn't even need to exist. It just needs to call this select function, where you can select your wallpaper. So I think I can actually get rid of that. So this pape selector view is in here. So this shows up in a window, but it doesn't need to. So what we can do, I wonder if it's as simple as just getting rid of this in the window, getting rid of this window thing. Pick wallpaper, open window, ID selector. Huh. So this just changes a variable. Oh, this is funny how I did this. Also, I really appreciate how I have this full-on preview provider thing here, even though I really only need to use this hashtag preview macro. This just indicates how dumb I am when it comes to Swift stuff and how much I'm learning and how quickly I'm trying to get up to speed with this. These functions should also go into the utility thing. So we're just going to cut these out, drop these in utility.swift. I don't want this to be so bad that when external contributors show up, they come to my house and stab me for this. So show picker is false. It's a state environment open window private var open window dismiss private var dismiss. So open window is no, this is dismiss. It's referenced here. Where is that open window being used? I don't think it's even being used anywhere. So call dismiss here. That's not even... Does this even... Action select page. So dismiss is an environment. How would I go about doing this without the window? What was I trying to do earlier? Can't even remember. Ugh, this is all such nonsense. How dare they set this up this way? Why couldn't my parents have just made me smarter somehow? A little more Mozart in the womb would have helped me out here right now a lot. So it's going to be within SwiftUI. I know that much. It's probably going to be a scene settings window. A view that represents the content of a screen. Discussion. Use settings content to add a preferences scene when you declare your app using the app protocol. No, I don't want settings, proper settings. I want menu bar thing, right? A scene that renders itself as a persistent control. It contains window group, content view. Okay, so this is the Windows. Menu bar extra. Status menu. Create an app utility that only shows in the menu bar. That's how what I have right now. So let's just look up menu, because maybe that's like a type. Control for presenting a menu of actions. Okay, because this is exactly what we want, right? Following example presents a menu of 3 buttons and a submenu. Ooh. Ooh. So I can just make this pape selector view be a... Well, this doesn't help me. But for the change pape deer, I can make this... Instead of being a button, I can just make it a menu inside of it. And then have its primary action be something else. So let's see if there's some way we can do this. So let's this change wallpaper director, we'll get rid of that. But what we'll do is make this be a menu called change wallpaper directory. And then inside of it, we will have buttons for each one of these things. But for now, we'll just make it be change pape, which void cannot conform to view. Okay, so, oh, not change pape. I want the directory chooser. So then whenever this is visible, it should list all the directories to choose from, and it'll be like a native Mac OS window. Did that work? Oh, if this works, I'm going to be so jazzed. You people have no idea. So let's let this build. Oh, it is mad at me. Oh, I don't care. No image found. Who gives a care? Oh, this is beautiful. Guys, it worked. Oh, you have no idea. Also, thanks for the follow, Misa Wong, my boy. I know I asked you to show up here, but you didn't have to follow me, and I appreciate that you did. So now I can choose a wallpaper directory from over here, but now it doesn't look anything like it's supposed to. This looks really dumb. Yep, I got you, brother. Appreciate it. So I want to make this look like all the other ones. So then it'll be very like native Mac OS-y and not like nonsense. So all I got to do is undo all that work I did to make the box look nice. So that's going to be nothing. So then every one of these bad boys, when we display them, instead of we'll just get rid of this entire image idea. This was a lame idea anyway. So we'll get rid of that, and then instead of text display name, we will do a button display name, and cannot convert string argument type primitive button style configuration. Let's see, how do we do this over here? How do they do it over here? Button, oh, I see. So you just need an action on each one. So this will be button display name action, and then this can be anything. So we'll just do a do nothing, and then we'll just do a function called do nothing that returns nothing and does nothing, and then see if that does it. Oh no, my screen has just shifted colors. Hope that doesn't look too stupid on the stream. But it is 10 p.m. So anyway, so let's see if we run this bad boy. Now that we're not doing the images at all, it's building. So now we go to change wallpaper directory. Oh, look at this. This looks fantastic, and they're all buttons. So you have this. Oh, this is great. This is like a symphony of programming nonsense. I'm always so impressed whenever I build up parts of a program and they all start working together. Like, I recognize that I'm dumb, and of course this is how computers work, but it's always impressive to me every time like all the stuff comes together. And this .ds store shouldn't be in here, so that is going to be inside of utility.swift. We are going to want to sort the return, and then we'll do ret.filter predicate. What does that do? Let's see, filter array. Filter array any get returns the current array of user adjustments to effects. Is that what we want? KI image panel. Let's just do a Google search. I know this is going to be built into the base Swift stuff and not be specific to SwiftUI. So filter array Swift. Array.filter. Okay, so this isn't too bad. So you just do red.filter, and then you just put in a closure here. Dollar sign. Oh, dollar sign. I don't know how to do a dollar sign. Dollar sign 0 dot has prefix dot. This should do it. Ret will be real ret equals that. Let that be that. And return real ret. This is the real one. for the homies. Oh, this background music is hitting. I know this track. This is some YouTuber uses this all the time. Shout out to whatever YouTuber uses the Bouncy Walk by Mood Mode song as their it is part of their stuff. So now when I run this bad boy, it should, once it builds, give me my list. Did it backwards. Not. All right, now when I run it, it should give me the opposite of that. There we go. This is beautiful. This is what I'm talking about. This is so native. This is so Mac OS. This is so beautiful. And since it says change wallpaper directory, I can just change this prompt to choose a wallpaper directory and get rid of that choose a wallpaper directory up there. So that will be back in directory chooser.swift. So we don't need to say any of this. That's all nonsense. We just need the DIRs list and some padding. That's fine. And then we'll say choose a wallpaper directory. Okay, so that's good. Oh, this is so much better. Let's do it properly. And once it builds, oh, this is great. This looks so Mac OS. So you can click change wallpaper, pick wallpaper, choose a wallpaper directory. So then what we need to do now is make these buttons work, because right now it does nothing. But this should be much easier to set up. So in the utility, we have change pape dir, which launches the whole wallpaper selector. But instead of doing that, we already have all that functionality. So all we need to do is just tell papechanger, the command line application, which wallpaper directory we want. So in the command line application, which we'll need to open up this thing to, which we'll need to open up Alacrity to edit, because I edit in Vim for Go files. GitHub.com npmail/papechanger main.go. Well, if it was looking at like Apple things, the list would have capitalized letters for each of the entries on the list. IJS. You know what? You're not wrong. We'll get there. But for now, I'm going to totally ignore that. And I am going to minimize these windows because you can't see my text. So what we'll do here is let's make this a little bit bigger. I know Misa's getting up there in age, so we need to make the text big enough you can see it. There we go. This is useless. I don't know how to make this smaller. Ooh, the default Mac OS terminal. I've stepped in garbage. Alright, let's try this again. I'm too stupid to run my computer properly. But here in a second, I swear this will be cool. There we go. So we have the terminal back up. cd src github.com npmail papechanger. Open up main.go. We'll add a new. So we already added one new one for this project, lister of DIRs. So we'll do one more called select dir of DIRs flag.bool, and this will be called pape dir false. So this will be It's a little too small for me even. So then what we'll do is, oh, I am hitting the wrong stuff all over the place. What is the button to, there we go. Oh, I've screwed this up. How do we, oh, there's too much stuff changed. Oh no. Whatever. So we'll do a select directory, which will be a flag.string, and then it will be directory, and then let's see, the default will be, oh, I don't know what to set the default is. Also, a string value usage string. I guess the default value will just be a an empty string. Usage will be manually set the directory to be used by papechanger and change the wallpaper to 1 in it. So that's fantastic. Yeah. So we'll just do one real quick, where we say if dereference select dir is not equal to empty string, and of course it's going to be mad at me. I don't want to do this. So if select dir is not equal to nil and select dir is not equal to, and the dereference value is not equal to empty string. Also, Misa, you're one of like 3 people watching right now, so if you want to interrogate me about anything that's going on, I have nothing but time to tell you how parts of this application are coming together. Then what we'll do is what will we do? We want to say to use that directory as the we'll say we want to use that directory as the one we're searching for, and then select one of those wallpapers and change it to it. So let's see, how do we have this working? Selector.list directories, env.dir if dirs, don't care. Chooser.choose dirs, don't need any of that. Papedir equals that. So we can just actually just manually set env.papedir to the correct thing, and then just do selector.select wallpaper. So that's how we'll do it. env.papedir equals select dir equals the dereference value of select dir. Neither addressable nor map index expression. Oh, you know what? I bet I did the smart thing and made this a function. So let's just go to this environment thing here. So it has current pape and state path. Oh no, see, I got way too fancy with it. So you know what? I think what we're gonna do is kind of cheat, and we will just go to where I'm choosing the wallpaper and see if I can poke in here and grab something. File resolver? No, that's not what I want. Selector? Select wallpaper random, select wallpaper in order, list directories, So what we're gonna want to do, does this thing, oh, I see. Well, this doesn't even make sense to me, but I know it's gonna work. We're gonna run selector dot select wallpaper in order on this directory. Not enough arguments in call. What? Papechanger current wallpaper path. Oh. Select wallpaper random because it only takes the one argument. I will return the string in an error if, let's see, pape comma error colon equals that. If error is not equal to nil, then what we're going to do is log dot fatal. Oh, we're just going to call fatal f %s unable to set a wallpaper %v. Sure, this will be fine. Error prefix dot get error, and otherwise we need to do env dot write state. Yeah, write state pape. And that actually should do this just fine. Oh. Var pape string. This is what I want. What? Var. Oh. I accidentally got rid of this. What? Why is it still mad at me? Alright, I must have done something very stupid to break that. So this actually should do it. And then we'll just do exit. os dot exit 0. So this will be an early return, and actually, you know, I used return earlier, so I'll just say return. Does functionally the same thing, but it'll be fine. So now that we've done that, this should be fine. I just need to remember what this flag is called. List of derivatives selector. So this is just going to be directory minus directory. So let's write this out. Leave. Go back into Xcode. And did I have another window up? Oh, I had these up. Yeah, these are useless to me. I've mastered this program. I don't need any help. So what we'll do is we'll just make this take a string. Change papechanger to string. So let's see. Let task process. Task arguments is going to be that thing, comma, and then whatever we set the to. Actually, I think we need to say minus directory. And then all of this will work. Oh, I'm trying to use my Vim motions here. So that is all fine. And then we just need to say change papechanger to in directory chooser.swift. So the button, the action is going to be change papechanger to, and then the string is going to be self.path. Theoretically, this should work. And let's get rid of this function that does nothing. So let's run it. And it's mad at me. Fantastic. Cannot convert value to void, type void to expected argument, type void. What? Ah. Func change papechanger, and then we'll change papechanger to self.path. And then we'll just call this other function that doesn't take an argument, and then it'll be fine. Change papedir. So this should actually work. There we go. So now let's run this bad boy. And with any luck, when I change the pape directory, it should change to an aerial image. It didn't work. Guys, it didn't work. Guys, I'm pissed. Beach. Animals. Alright, so I've screwed something up here. Why is it mad at me? Unable to set a wallpaper, open animals, no set. What? Why is it doing this? Oh, you know what? It's made in China. That could be it. But what's really happening is I'm passing in the display name when I should be passing in the path. Which means that in utility.swift on get current dir it's just getting the final portion of the directory and not the whole directory. So what I could do is do the smart thing, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do the dumb thing here and just string concatenate these bad boys. So when I do get directory contents, what we're going to do is let actual real ret equal ret.map, and then another closure, $$0 plus slash plus, oh no, I want what do I want? So I want parent plus slash plus the final portion of that thing. So I'm taking the parent directory, adding a slash, and then adding the final portion. That should do it. So let's run this bad boy again. Building, building, building. Now it should work. Aerial. It still didn't work. Aesthetic. What? Oh, you know what? I didn't return actual real ret. Actual real ret. You'll notice this is a common thing where you have something you thought you were going to return, and then you realize you couldn't shit itself for a second, but we should be back now. I need to figure out what that is. I think it has to do with just trying to push way too many bits over a single USB Type-C cable. I'll fix that before my next stream, I guess. So what you'll see is a common pattern where you think you're going to return something, so you call it ret. Then it turns out you need to modify it a little bit, so you call that new one real ret, and then you make a new one actual real ret. So yeah, it gets pretty gross. Anyway, yeah, the stream did die for a second. I'm running like 25 gazillion things through a single USB cable, and it apparently doesn't like that. Aerial. Oh, this is a totally different thing. Runtime error, invalid memory address, or nil pointer dereference. Why am I doing that? Papechanger main.go line 56. So let's go back to that. CD papechanger main.go line 56. Oh, this looks gross. Doesn't matter. Line 56 env.writeState pape. Huh. Am I using this wrong? So take the path and the string and return an error. Well, actually, you know what? It's not even getting far enough to, it's not getting far enough to do this. Let's start read there. This is quite curious. Let's ask it for help. So I want to say dash directory, go run main.go dash directory, and then we'll do slash users npmail pictures wallpapers space. Okay, so I've done something wrong that it's just not working anyway. So I need to fix that. Also, I hate this LD warning ignoring duplicate libraries. I don't know what's wrong with this, but like, ugh. So environment.go 48, it's failing, but it shouldn't even be getting that far. Let me open up my proper thing here. So it's in env.go, line 48. Oh, that was 38. 48. E.current path, current pape equals pape path. Why am I seg faulting on this? That's very strange. This is no place to seg fault. Oh. So I'm getting a wallpaper, which it's tough to read, but it's right here. Wallpaper dash whatever dot jpg. But I'm getting a panic. Runtime error, invalid memory address, or nil pointer dereference. Am I trying to call this before I've initialized my state? Let's go back to main.go. env. Yeah, I'm trying to do it before I've set up my state. So when I try to write the state, it doesn't work. So that is not a problem, actually. We can just do env dot. How do I do it elsewhere? Also, this looks awful. This is impossible to read. For me, it must be hell on earth for you guys. So how do I initialize the state so it's not mad at me? Oh, so I just need to run environment.getState. env, comma, error equals, and we're just going to copy all this. I'm too lazy to type all that. So now when I do this, it should change it to a space wallpaper. It isn't changing my wallpaper. Why isn't it changing my wallpaper? I've clearly done something wrong. Oh. Pape setter.set pape. That's what I need to do. Error equals pape setter dot set pape. So I've selected a pape, but I haven't set it. Pape is how cool kids say wallpaper, by the way. If error is not equal to nil, fatal f %s unable to set wallpaper %v error prefix dot get comma error. Oh, why is it so mad at me? Oh, I didn't close this brace out. What button am I trying to press? There we go. And then this one shouldn't be set. It should be select a wallpaper. So now I should change it to a space wallpaper. Fantastic. So that's set up. So let's go back into the Swift app. Rebuild. All right, so now that that's built, if I select a wallpaper directory from the Arial thing, it should change it to an Arial one. And I select a Japan Comfy one, it's a Japan Comfy one. And I select a Linux Propaganda, it gives me Linux Propaganda. And if I just click change wallpaper, it'll change it to different Linux Propaganda. And I choose another directory, I choose dark, it'll give me a dark one. Change wallpaper. Change wallpaper. Well, this is fantastic. So that's that. You have no idea how excited I am about this. I finally have a Mac OS native application. Oh, and it didn't filter out DS Store. All right, well, you can't always get what you want. Anyway, yeah, I got to figure that out. Whales. Look at that. Let's go back and filter out that .ds store thing. Utility.swift. So it shouldn't be ret.map, it should be real ret.map. That bad boy. Got to go back and fix all the bugs I already fixed because I broke them again. Which is just some classic stuff. There we go. Now it's not there. So animals. White-tailed eagle. Change it. Change it. Change it. Change it. Oh, this is fantastic. So that's fantastic. This is great. I don't know what else there is to do. I think I don't have to use Xcode for a long time. Let's just go in here and clean up a couple of things before I commit this bad boy. This, I didn't even touch this. Pape selector view. This is a whole bunch of nonsense, and I don't think I need any of this. Yeah, I can totally delete this entire file. No, I don't. No, this one's good. This is on the pick wallpaper thing, which I probably don't even want this to be a button. I probably want this to just be an action that runs when you click picked wallpaper. Well, I got stuff to do next time. Directory chooser.swift, that one has been set up, but though I think I have a print statement in here someplace. That should just be like a log statement. I don't know how the loggers work, so I'm just gonna delete this. And then I'm just gonna, yeah, I probably want to print that error. So I think we're good. I just need to figure out how to commit all this stuff to version control in Xcode, which I think is in, where is it? Oh, there we go. Stage all changes. Commit. We'll give the commit message. It actually is good. TM now. Then we will commit it. And then we'll push it. Push it directly to master. Local repository is out of date. Okay. How do I pull? Integrate, pull. Okay. No, I don't want to stash it. Cancel. Cancel. It's actually good now. TM. What changes do I have that aren't Uncommitted changes. Oh, user interface state dot. Pff, who cares? Who even cares? Pull. Pull. Stash and pull. All right. So let's push. All right. So now it's been pushed. So let's go to good old GitHub. Go to papechanger, and it should be building right now. Oh, merge tracking branch, great. Well, this should have more things in it than just that. It should have another branch behind it. Let's go 138 commits. So there we are. This is the commit. So you can see a bunch of nonsense has changed. I don't know what any of this nonsense is. But these are the real changes, which is all fantastic. So then this action should run. So it's trying to build it, which is all fantastic. Let's quit these testing instances. And honestly, quit Xcode as well. Oh, I hit it. I'm going to quit Xcode. I want to quit this other instance of papechanger. Is this select directory window? I don't know where this is. Show all windows. It doesn't have any windows. All right, so that's a robot instance. Force quit Mac. I always forget how to do this. Option Command Escape. Quit papechanger. Force quit. Oh, what? Why didn't this work? Why is it so mad at me? Deployment version is 10.13 to 13.3.99. And the range of deployment target versions. This was a change I made like a while ago and forgot about. This is such nonsense. Who cares? What version do we want? So it's a 14. It needs to be 13.399. Fine. All right. Papechanger. Papechanger.xcode proj. Don't care. Papechanger. This isn't the one I want. Gross. Products. Papechanger.app. I don't even know where I'm supposed to be anymore. What is this? This isn't a thing. No one cares about this. Let's just close all these things. I don't want any of these up. Just want papechanger. This isn't what I wanted. Why are you giving me this? I don't care about that. How do I just get to the window where I can do the stuff I want? This isn't anything. This is useless. Did my git pull break this? Is that what's going on? Can I build it in Xcode, or is it going to get mad at me? No, so it's able to build and run. Stop. Killed. Okay. So for some reason, when I click on papechanger.xcode proj, it gives me this thing. Products, papechanger.app. Info.plist. Okay, so I can pull that up. But I just want, I don't know what this is. What is this file? Give me the pretty version of it. Where is the pretty version of this file? Oh, great. Now I have 1,000 of these. Is Is this it? Okay, that's what I wanted. Anyway, 13.5. No, wait, what did it say in GitHub Actions? 13.399. All right, we'll do 13.3. All right, that's more like it. Go to integrate, refresh file status, stage all changes, commit. It has to be 13.3. Commit, push, origin master. All right, let's quit Xcode again. At least my Windows build is still working. Go back to GitHub Actions. Now this build apple should work. TM. TV Josh, did you finish the Markdown parser? No, I can't get Lucky to stream with me at all. Any day now I'm going to find free time to write my own, I swear. Yeah, you know. But no, Lucky and I have been working on that. But he is unavailable for streaming a lot of times. I'll see if we can get him tomorrow. If not, we'll see if we can get Jordy to do the Discord bot. I got at least 1 or 2 more streams out of papechanger on Mac. And then I have a developer that I know that works on the Teams team at Microsoft. And we'll try to get a Windows wrapper for papechanger written in C# for that. And I think that's going to be a lot of fun because he's probably very good at, I suppose I've never watched him code, but I think he's pretty good at writing C#. So that'll be really interesting to see. It'll just mostly be him yelling at me saying, Nate, why would you do that? This is the worst C# code I've ever seen in my life. You suck at C#. And then me going, but it works. So that'll be fun. Any day I'm going to find the free time to write my own, I swear. Yeah, I mean, you got to just make the time. I mean, half the reason I stream is just to force myself to code for 2 hours a day. And then what's fun about it is, in order to make it so I'm ready to code on the stream, I have to learn. So like I probably did 10 hours of learning to get to the point where I can do this Mac OS stuff. And none of it would be around if I didn't have a reason to, you know, if I wasn't coding publicly for so many hours a week. Let's see. It failed again. Why? Why? I set it to... Oh, in papechanger CLI. This was the ending of the stream. I was done. I could have just left. You wouldn't have been able to tell the difference. But no, I said it's gonna have to build before I can leave. Who cares? This is Later, thanks, says TV Josh. Are you saying later as in like goodbye? Misa, does this happen a lot? Yes. Yes, it happens every fucking time I want to do anything, especially when people are watching. If no one's around, it's easy. No one cares, and that's it. Phases, resource tags, project. Deployment target, 13.3. Papechanger, general, 13.3. Well, I wrote all this neat functionality, and I was going to let it build in CI, and then I was going to download the version of the program that anyone can go out there and download, and I was going to run it and prove that it worked, and everyone in the world running macOS would say, wow, what a fantastic project. I'm going to install it. And then I was going to become the greatest programmer of all time. I was going to be the next Steve Jobs. They're going to vote me as CEO of Apple. But all of that is ruined because I can't get this thing to work because the minimum deployments and the target deployment target and the the papechanger CLI is at 13.3. Okay. This is all just, it's all nonsense. It's all nonsense. Everything is nonsense. You should lead OpenAI. You know what? I might. I don't know anything about AI, but I don't care. What are they going to do? Stop me? All right, let's stage these bad boys. Words. Commit. Push. All right, so now this all should be 13.3, and it should be fine. Also, that OpenAI stuff is an absolute shit show. It is so funny to me how they had, like, literally the hottest company in the world right now, and then they took the bag, and it was here, and they went, and they fumbled the bag. How do you fumble a bag so badly by firing the best guy, the one guy that matters? How do you do that? Why would you do that? Even if he was like the worst thing in the world for the company, you keep paying him and you tell him, hey man, we're going to keep paying you as long as you shut the hell up and don't tell us you're not actually the CEO anymore. That's what they should have done if he was causing problem. Like literally the hottest company in the world is OpenAI right now. Like, they're absolutely decimating the entire industry. They have the sickest product. Everyone's using it. I mean, my opinions on AI, I don't like the stuff, but my opinions aside, they have the hottest product. Everyone's using it. There's hundreds of startups that have started because of just purely as downstream outputs of OpenAI's work. And OpenAI is decimating them. And yet, for some reason, they get rid of their CEO, hire some random person that no one likes, and it's broken again. It's still broken. It's still broken. Why? Why? Who did this? It's like a whodunit where I'm definitely the murderer. Oh! This thing again. Because when I run go commands in CI, they have to not have the full path. But when I run go commands in my on my computer through Xcode, they cannot have the full path. This is such nonsense. I need to figure out how to fix that. That's like an actual issue that's causing me much stress, turmoil, pain, and anger. I don't care about that. In the make file, oh great, and my editor's mad at me. So in the make file, I have to say opt/homebrew/bin/go build, because if I just type in go build, it uses some random ass path that I've never heard of that doesn't have go in it, instead of the good old American path that I use. But on CI, it doesn't install go to opt homebrew bin go. It installs go to some reasonable place where it should be. So then it just causes me pain. So I'm just gonna fix this now. Like let's just get rid of this and get rid of this, and then we're gonna get rid of this. And we're gonna save this file. File exists. Exclamation mark overwrite. It should. Why? Okay. So then when I build it in Xcode, it's going to fail, obviously, because I broke it. And we're going to read this error message, and we're going to figure out a way to fix it. Okay, there we go. So it failed. Died at me. External build tool execution failed with non-zero error code. Why isn't it showing me the log? Reveal in log. Why? Where's the log? Go. Where? Right click, reveal in log. Where's the log? It's not showing me the log. This is great. This is great. You'd love to see it. Love to see it. There we go. There's the log. Go. Is the log hiding? It's not hiding. Where is the log? I want the log. Why did it break? Run. Build failed. Great. Show me where the build failed. Show me on the doll where the build didn't work. But how? How? But why? If I open up the make file, again, I don't know what any of this nonsense is. It failed here. I know that. I don't know what the path is, and I can't even find the log. Let's see. Let's see. View build logs Xcode. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Use the Xcode report navigator. What? Select view navigator's reports from the menu bar. View navigator. Great. Doesn't exist. From the navigator area, which is on the left side of the workspace window, select view navigator's report. Is it this thing? There we go. Okay, you see? So it says go get no such file or directory. Okay. So let's just echo $. Still don't know where the $sign is. I literally can never find the $sign. $path. And then we'll write this file. And we'll try running it again. In the build, echo ath. What? It's supposed to be the path. It should print the path. Make file, print path. How to get the current directory? No, I want the path. Full path and directory of a make file. No, I don't want. This isn't the path. Heading directory path. Get system path in makefile. How could I add dir to path? Actually, I wonder, maybe it's that it's trying to use bash in the makefile. How do you determine which? It's using /bin/sh. So is there a way to like select shell makefile? Choosing the shell, GNU make. Unlike most variables, the shell is never set from the environment. You set shell and make file, it's not exported. Let's see. Add to bin sh path. How about that? Bin sh system path. Bin sh set user path macOS. How about that? This is useless. Use environment variables. So what the problem is I'm gonna get rid of that line. That's not doing anything. So what the problem is if I run the go command, I get it, right? If I run which go, it's in opt homebrew bin go. But if I do echo $ path, you will clearly see that my path has opt homebrew bin in it. But if I switch to /bin/sh and then I do echo $path, it doesn't. It actually has opt homebrew bin, and oh great, go files work fine. I have no idea why it doesn't work in Xcode. Why can't they find it? It's running bin sh, but go, there's no such file or directory. And I've tried Googling for this before. If I do like Xcode external build tool make file path not correct, it doesn't do it. Alright, so this guy found the same problem. Instead of calling make directly, you could use call shell script as the build tool and then modify the path in the shell script. Don't forget to set permissions such as Xcode can run the script. This is nonsense. Alright, so if you call Xcode from the command line, it will inherit the path from it. Ooh. Ooh. This could be interesting. Or did you relaunch the launcher window manager, log out and log back in after setting .profile? I don't know. Whatever it is, that change I made will work on CI, hopefully. If I just say use go, yeah. And then I don't know what this user interface state. I probably shouldn't have this even in Git, but whatever. Path, thing, commit, push, great. Still mad at me, don't care. Firefox. Why did the build Windows die? Oh, whatever. Let's go back to build Apple and see what we got. See what's going on. Also, the install Apple certificate and provisioning profile. That was shockingly easy, but also very difficult. Like, it was the type of thing that I would never figure out on my own, but luckily GitHub has a guide on how to do it. So I just copied all their stuff, and it happened. It appears to work, which is good enough for me. I mean, good enough for government work. We'll just call that a day. Please work. Also, it annoys me that it takes like 4 seconds to build on my computer, but when I'm using GitHub's computer, suddenly it takes 3 minutes to do it. Like, this doesn't actually matter, but like, what are the bullshit machines they're using? I mean, it's running on an actual Mac right now. So what Mac is this slow? Like, I guess they're running my code along with hundreds of other people's. I bet they bought like 1,000 used Mac Minis, and that's what they're using for all this. Huh. Oh, look at that. It's working. We made it past the last spot we failed at. This song is kind of hidden. Makes me want to freestyle. Lucky for you guys, I'm smart enough to know I shouldn't be freestyling. I'll stick to writing bad code. And being very angry. My real specialties these days. This is surprisingly good music. I've seen some streams with terrible music. Yeah. Shout out to the Storyblocks Corporation, who for $30 a month will just let you go to their website, click play. You're supposed to use these in the background of movies and stuff, but like you're also allowed to do this. So that's all I've done. It's like zero effort, $30, call it a day. And then I just selected hip-hop songs with no vocals. So it's all just like rap instrumentals. Of course, the interesting thing is you're not allowed to rap over them and release them as a song. What? Why? Why? What's it? What? What's going on? Four failures. What? What? It's not even gonna tell me what's wrong. It's just compile normal, papechanger utility, Swift, in target, papechanger, compile Swift normal, x86. What does this mean? 4 failures. Use of unknown directive. Oh, I wasn't allowed to use the hashtag preview. That's it? That's it. It's supposed to ignore the hashtag preview when I'm building. Let's go back to it again. You know, that thing I wanted to do is just hang out in here all day. Just always back in this. This is useless. Don't even use it. Don't even need it. It can go away completely. Wouldn't matter. No one is going to miss it. Stage all. Remove preview. Why? Why is this even a problem? Oh, I know why it is. Because I downgraded it. And apparently preview is only added in Swift or Xcode 15 or whatever the hell. For macOS 15, you can only have previews. So we got rid of the preview. We pushed it. Great. 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 You love to see it. You love to see it. This is exactly what programming is like. You just sit here and wait for 10 minutes, and then something doesn't work, and then you fix it in 1 millisecond, and then you do it, and then something else doesn't work. Why isn't the Swift compiler smarter than this? Oh, we're not even gonna watch the... Let's watch the pretty letters go by. Wow, look at me. I'm such a hacker, man. There's pretty letters that are about to be on the screen. Soon. Eventually. You know what? Fuck it. I'm playing Subway Surfers. This is that real programming. You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. And no, I will not be providing commentary. Shit. Alright. Okay. New high score. We got a new high score. This is what I'm talking about. What else we got? A lot of Subway Surfers going on. Any other games? Crazy games. Now that's more like it. Stickman Destruction 3 Heroes. Oh, Mini Golf Club. Highway Racer 2. Crazy Combat. Great, an ASPCA advertisement. Alright, great. So this is still not done. Crazy Combat. Oh, can I play as guest? There we go. Quality. Let's go to simple. Let's go fast. Disable anti-aliasing. At least it isn't PETA ads. Yep, that's right. Disable audio so it doesn't get in the way of this sick music. My character, male. Let's be a black guy. Yeah, this guy looks good. There we are. There we go. There we go. All right, let's play. We'll join this game. Selecting team to balance. All right, cool. All right, so this is a free-for-all. No, I see him. Appears to be in a vehicle. Oh, this guy's in a vehicle, and I think he sees me. Oh. Alright, so I screwed that up. Whatever. Right, where are these guys? Apparently they're this direction. The other guy's turned away from my direction, so I'm not super worried about him. I mean, this is clearly the pinnacle of video games. Is there anything in here? Nope. Anything in here? Oh, what's this? 6 grenades! Hell yeah. Now I'm equipped. Ooh, a pistol. Let me grab that. How do I cop that? There we go. It broke. The build succeeded, but in creating the DMG, it didn't work. Because when they compressed the disk image, it had a file in it that shouldn't have been in it. Because papechanger.dmg should not have been committed. That file shouldn't have been there in the first place. And this is because I stole this repository layout and I named it wrong. Should be papechanger.dmg. I think that's right. Pape, capital P, capital C. This is so frustrating. I'm going to cancel this run. I'm going to cancel this run. And then once they've been canceled, I'm going to restart the top run. Because if multiple run at the same time, it gets mad at me. Back to crazy combat. Probably the most important game of our generation. You know, if I had to guess, it's either Crazy Combat or Subway Surfers. I can't imagine a more important game. Is this a boat? Is this guy just chilling out there on that boat? Can I even swim in this game? I'm gonna shoot him. Alright, so he's thoroughly peppered. His boat's definitely about to sink. Got him. Ooh, so there's an eye on the map over here. Is this something I could use? Ooh, Molotov cocktails. Beautiful. Oh, there's my next victim. I see him. Way off there. Gotta be about 200 yards. I don't know how to account for bullet drop in this game, though. I'm just gonna chase after him. I got this tree for cover. He's got nothing. Running tree to tree. It's the only tactically sound way. Oh, and I got some cash. Hell yeah. Oh, he's going to be so shocked when I run up on him. Got him. Oh, who got me? Oh, player 593070. This game sucks. Don't even care. Bye. This thing's still running? Alright, it's in the go build stage. That'll take a little bit of time. What do we got? GPT crawler. Crawl a site to generate knowledge files to create your own custom GPT from one or multiple URLs. CMaker. Shout out to my boys over at Freight. They got a sick project. Does stuff. Frankly, I don't know. It's C++. I don't really do C++, but seems kind of neat. Build C++ projects using Freight instead of CMake. Or I guess you still use CMake when you're using Freight. Made by our boy Lucas. Oh man, this is all interesting stuff. I don't know anything about all this stuff. And then of course, our other boy, Diesel. What are they both doing with this? Well, this is fun. What are these about? Multi-language GitHub profile trophy. Interesting. Super Stargazer. Ultra Celebrity. Ooh, and a theme. Ooh. Filter by titles. Yeah, let me throw one of these bad boys down on my own thing. Let's see what kind of trophies I get. Username equals npmail. Oh, shoot. I know what I've done wrong. Let's try this again. Let's go to this. Go here. Username equals npmail. All right, multi-language, rainbow lang user. All right, fantastic. That's S tier. Stars, S tier. Followers, S tier. Fantastic. Experience, A tier. I don't know about that. Commits, A tier. I don't know about that. Pull requests, A tier. Issues, A. Repositories, B. Reviews, B. I don't know if this is enough cloud. I don't really want to add this to my my GitHub profile. I mean, this is a little. I mean, reviews. I barely review anything. At least on this profile. If I could get my work profile now, then we're talking. How does the rainbow lang one work? Because I have it. But like, I think Diesel also has it. No, he doesn't. Let's check the source on that bad boy. Schemas, repository, helpers, trophy. Oh, I don't know how any of this works. Is this thing done yet? Disk image done. Post run actions. Okay, so now it has been built. All it has to do, it doesn't actually have to do anything. It's done. It's just cleaning up all the mess it made. So releases, papechanger.dmg, open it up, drag papechanger into applications, replace the old version, and then when I go into my Finder, Applications, if I open up papechanger, and then say OK, then I open up papechanger, and say OK, go System Settings, and then of course, go into, what's it called? Privacy and Security. Open anyway. Type my password. Because Apple doesn't know how to prove that I don't have any, can't check for malicious software, but it's not saying it's not verified because I have signed it with my developer certificate. So now the application is running, and it's the version that I downloaded off the internet. And when I choose a wallpaper directory, I can choose one. Let's go dark. And it works. Look at that. And it's an actually native macOS deal, which is fantastic. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Sorry about that last part. That was quite painful. If you're a beginner developer, just understand that from time to time, this will happen. If you're an experienced developer, you already know. And on that note, I shall be exiting. Let's go to my stream ending. So, yeah, check me out on YouTube. Check out my blog on GitHub. Check out my website, npmail.com. It's also linked to my Twitch profile. Give money to charity. Go to church. Be a nice guy or gal or whatever. Goodbye.